Dungeons & Dragons developers are currently playtesting a new player's handbook, which means we will soon see major changes to the design of the game. This recent playtest packet is a first look into the expert classes. Those are the classes that have the expertise feature, as in the Bard, the Rogue, and new to the list, the Ranger. Now, before we go any deeper, let me say that there is a huge number of changes. Many of these changes are direct nerfs to the current version. However, this does not mean that the class is nerfed overall. Think of it like this: when no one is super, then everyone will be. Wait. Now, we are going to focus in on the Bard for this series of videos. For starters, we will look at the base stats and progression. Your health, skills known, tools known, and saving throws remain unchanged. Armor proficiency is the same. However, as far as weapon proficiency is concerned, we are now limited to simple weapons, meaning we lose proficiency with long swords, rapiers, hand crossbows, and short swords. We see some major changes in Bard spellcasting, but more of that in a future video. The Bard has lost the basic class features of Song of Rest and Counter Charm, but has gained Song of Restoration, which despite having a similar name has vastly different mechanics, as well as each subclass will gain a new feature at level 10. Now, they have said that the new upcoming player's handbook will be compatible with existing source materials, so we'll have to see how they handle the fact that the new subclasses have an additional feature. Finally, a core change that affects every class is that their level 20 capstone feature has been moved to 18, and anyone who reaches level 20 will be able to select a generic epic boon instead. More on the epic boons in a different video. Let's go into detail of every change to the Bard's class feature. Bardic Inspiration is now a reaction, allowing you to instantly apply it when needed. This also means that wasting Bardic Inspiration because the person you gave it to forgot it was a thing is gone. However, pre-casting it on someone, like if you need to split the party, is also gone. In addition to increasing a d20 check, you can now use it to heal, which is a nice little boost. The exact wording on this is pretty questionable, which might result in it being extremely overpowered, so I'm going to make another video explaining the issue. The number of times per long rest that you can use Bardic Inspiration has changed from Charisma modifier to proficiency bonus. This is a nerf for levels 1 through 12, as you will generally have one less usage of Bardic Inspiration. However, it evens out at 13 and even becomes a buff at 17 and beyond. This keeps scaling if you multiclass out of Bard, so lots of potential for multiclassing. Not to mention that it makes it so you don't actually need very much Charisma as a Bard, depending on your spell selection of course. The new Song of Restoration are a collection of healing and support spells that you always have prepared. Jack of all trades, the half proficiency bonus to your untrained ability checks, has been nerfed from level 2 to level 5. Font of Inspiration now has a new name, Font of Bardic Inspiration, and has been nerfed from level 5 to level 7. So it'll take a little bit longer for bards to gain their Bardic Inspiration back on a short rest instead of a long rest. Your second set of expertise has been buffed from level 10 to level 9. Magical Secrets has been changed quite heavily. Instead of level 10, you now get it at level 11. It seems like a nerf at first, but it means you can now use it to steal level 6 spells instead of level 5 spells. Additional Magical Secrets went through a similar change from 14 to 15, which means you get 8th level spells instead of 7th level spells. And finally, the level 18 additional magic secrets that allowed you to get insanely powerful level 9 spells from other classes has been completely removed, so big nerf there. The capstone feature, Superior Bardic Inspiration, has had its power ramped up. Before it returned a single use of Bardic Inspiration when you rolled initiative and had 0 remaining. Now, you just always regain 2 uses when you roll initiative, so this is a significant buff. But I must admit, it's not very interesting nor powerful as a capstone feature. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I played the games for the reviews live on Twitch, so make sure to check us out. Links for the Patreon, Twitch, Twitter in the description below. I do hope you have a fantastic day.